before we get into this video, please make sure that you join the Facebook group, which is the private Facebook Muckers group, and it will be linked down below. If you go and request, I will try to get you accepted as quick as possible. It's such a fun community over there. And also, my second channel, we're doing daily videos over there, a video every single day there, and a video every single day here. I would really appreciate you going and subscribing and checking out. Okay, on with the video. Hi Muckers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today and on my channel. I really appreciate your time and appreciate you being here. And if you're noticing, there is a special guest in today's video. Now, the OGs will recognize who this is, and if you do, before I say the name, please go comment it right now. But basically, if you have no idea who this friendly little bear is right here, basically, this was basically a symbol on my channel for the longest time, from whenever I started being a drama channel 2 years ago until probably last year, where we had Allegedly Bear. Now, the purpose of this bear was to save me impending lawsuits. Now, the voice box is unfortunately not working anymore because he's an old retired bear, but we had a little conversation whenever I went back home to Ireland where he was. And I know a lot of you really appreciated this bear, and a lot of you really enjoyed the moment of it all. So I am going to be bringing him back. So basically, the voice box it's not working anymore, but I would press it and it would say allegedly. So I would say, you know, a shocking statement about your favorite creators. Then I would press this, and I've said allegedly. Now, if you have no idea who he's modeled off of, he's modeled off of the Jeffree Star Doing What's Right videos. So if you have no idea who this little bear is, now you do. For all those who did, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you. And he is going to be setting up permanent residence back here, just like he was at the start of my channel. Now, on with today's video. So we have a lot to get to. Now, I want to make reference to the fact that if you want to be involved in the videos like I'm going to be doing today, make sure to click the link down below in the description or pinned comment for the Facebook group. If you go and request to join, I will try to accept you very quickly. We're talking on there every single day. It's a private group community for the Muckers, and you really help me out with videos over there, and we just do a lot of fun updates over there. Okay, so we have got to talk. And I have a bone to pick. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas. And we are going to be continuing the conversation on from one of the last videos I posted. And I'm a bit pissed off, I'm going to be honest. So we are going to be discussing the response to my previous video on Trisha, and also the fact she's so hypocritical and no one wants to talk about it anymore. Sorry, I'll still talk about it. I don't care if the new wave of the mommy vlogger audience are gonna come for my ass. Great. Like, we're not... Let's stop picking and choosing favorites when it comes to calling people out for criticism, because Trisha's audience, when she was actively bullying and harassing family channels and mommy vloggers, they were coming for all the other mommy vloggers and family channels. But now that she's won, they're not doing it to her, and they're allowing her to be hypocritical when she spent so long of her career basically degrading anyone who did the content that she's now doing. And she made it very clear that she's aware that people only have babies to get views. I'm not saying that's what happened with her, because we know that she did want the baby, but she has said that she knows that people will have babies, and whenever they post them online, that's when they get most amount of money. She's talked about that she understands how exploitative it is. Now, she's doing all of the things that she once said that she was very aware that she would never do if she was ever graced with a baby. Now, we're so happy with, you know, and happy for her that she has her new baby. But it's just, I'm not going to sit back and allow us to make videos on Trisha calling out family channels and calling out mommy vloggers when she was on Frenemies, when she was doing her own dragging videos. We made videos defending Trisha, being like, thank God, like, there's a voice of reason when it comes to exploiting children online. And then she's now doing the exact same thing because it's easy content for her, and people are going to sit back and be like, oh, but you're attacking a mommy, you're attacking a thing. She spent her entire career doing that. I don't know why people... So, anyway, before we get to it, I want to reference this set of tweets that were going on. So this is on my Twitter, right? So, people were coming for me because Trisha has, above all of her channels, she is now doing ASMR videos with her baby. And they are ASMR baby sounds. Now, this is weird to me. I'm gonna be honest, because you're not only making a family channel in which your sole source of income is now your baby, and your baby cannot consent to be on camera. Not even that, your baby is so... It's just the fact that she made such a big point about how wrong it was for people doing this, and she's aware of it. We have the family channel. We have your main channel, which is all, videos that have the baby in the title and thumbnail. Your second channel is also that. And your TikTok is also that. And now your ASMR channel's it. So Trisha Paytas is actually a worse version of the people she was calling out for being mommy vloggers and family channels. But I watch all this and I have no, I'm sorry, I will call her out because she spoke at length about how she knows that people who will put babies in thumbnails and titles will get clicks from a range of people, for better or for worse, but at least they get most amount of money. So she knows what she's doing, and it's like, there's a difference between wanting to show the world your baby and doing a vlog or two or an update or two versus day in, day out, most of her time spent with this baby seems to be creating content. So this tweet happened where I was like, this is very, very, very weird. And we had this conversation going on and someone said, the drama channels are singling Trisha Paytas out and treating her differently than other creators. For instance, I never saw a single one of you treat Jason Nash like this for having his kids in his videos for years. He even had them living in a content house. Because we don't make videos about Jason Nash, first of all. But anyway, my response to this was the following. I said, Jason Nash never spent his entire career shaming family channels and mommy vloggers and saying how exploitative it is and how people only have kids when their views are dropping to save their reputations and careers, though did he? Trisha did, so they're all wrong. Let's not play dumb. And of course, ratio, because it's not just that I said it, but it is the accurate opinion here. It is. You don't have to like or hate Trisha or whatever like that to be like, she's being hypocritical. I'm so happy for her. She has this new baby, and I hope this provides her so much love and comfort, and I know she will with the baby. I can say that, and I can also call her a hypocrite. And I can also call her out for behavior that I'm also calling everyone out for whenever it comes to family channels. How many videos have I made on family channels? How many videos have I made on mommy vloggers? Because I think it is so fucking disgusting how there are no laws in place to protect children online the way there are with child stars. There are laws in place to protect Disney child stars, and still they come out traumatized. So only imagine whenever all this YouTube generation of kids that are from every tantrum, every cry, every happy moment, every angry moment, every sad moment is exploited for content online. Can you imagine? So we're not even in the wave of those children, of any of them, growing up and being old enough to be able to speak about their experiences with it the way that Disney stars are. Just wait for the moment. If you don't agree with me right now, we'll wait 18 years and talk about whenever all these family channel kids throughout all of these channels have grown up. And the reason I'm so, passionate when I'm talking about right now is because I keep the same energy with family channels. It is not an issue about Trisha Paytas. It's an issue about this should not be a genre online. There should not be a genre online of the sole source of a person's income is their child. That is so fucking wrong. Oh my god, that is so creepy. Also, Trisha Paytas has spoken about the fact that she's aware there's a lot of P words watching content that involves children. I'm not saying specifically about family channels, but she had that conversation many, many, many times over the course of her being online, whether it was live streams or YouTube videos or tweets or whatever. So the fact that... So, she posted... So anyway, all it takes is literally scrolling through, typing in Trisha Paytas, and there's the main channel videos, the second channel videos, the family channel videos, the TikTok videos, and it's like, all right, we get it. We get it. This is not about you being proud and showing your baby. This is... You are doing exactly what you spent your entire career harassing other people on YouTube for doing, or getting your audience to attack other people on YouTube for doing. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, so I tweeted I put on the Facebook group because Trisha uploaded a video that was like things I would do differently. And she basically sits down for 30-40 minutes. We have a video on it on the channel. And she says that she basically shames sex workers. She says that she is so, upset that she did that, and that basically the overarching point of this video, without getting too much into it, is she shames sex workers, and she shames people for being involved in drama, or getting involved in drama, or starting drama, or anything. So basically, the two things that have funded her entire career up until this point, she now regrets. And the reason she regrets them, even though she's not going to say it... I haven't even taken a sip of this fucking drink yet. Fuck me, I have so much to say in this video. The reason she regrets all that is because she now has a baby. For content. So she doesn't need any of that anymore. But this entire video, she spent, again, her entire career building this sex work friendly community to, once she doesn't need to exploit them anymore, she basically shames them. And she doesn't basically shame them, she does shame them. And the same with drama. And the same with calling people out and exposing people. How many times have we had this, I'm gonna change narrative from her? But she actually can mean it now, because she doesn't need any of that to make money now, because she has her daughter to make money. That's how a family channel works. How many times on Frenemies did she say, oh, when their views drop, that's when they have another baby. I watch it, I know it, I've seen them. Like, come on. We've never had someone who's been so overtly educated on it when it comes to children being exploited online, then have their own and do the exact same thing. We've never seen it before. We've never seen it before. And I don't care how many people are going to come for me and say that I'm bitter, rude, obsessed, anything like that. I'm not. I'm keeping the same energy that you should. But you're clouded because you're falling into the family channel illusion, which is you feel that you're watching the child grow up, which you are, and it's really creepy. I don't know how watching, supporting family channels, mommy vloggers, it's creepy to me. I'm sorry. I just it's... Those children have no idea what is going on, or that you're watching them, and you feel so deeply connected to them. It's weird. It's weird. So anyway, in response to that video, I put this in the Facebook group. So again, go join. You'll love it. I promise. It's a hit over there. For a video, what's your opinion on Trisha Paytas claiming she regrets ever being non-wholesome on the internet, including being involved in drama and engaging in sex work? She shames sex work and drama while sitting in a house, by the way, that's paid for completely by that. Has Trisha changed for the 10th time this year, or is this another attempt at repeating I've changed over and over and over again till people finally believe her? No. I'm going to go through the responses. Now, these aren't in any order, so if you do join the Facebook group, it's literally just, it'll be like random which ones I read out in the video. It's whatever ones are recommended to me first. This time I'm going to go from the first one to the last one, and I'm just going to scroll, land on a random one, and read it. So there could be people being like, I'm supporting of Trisha. There can be people saying I'm not supporting of Trisha. This video is not intended to send any hate to Trisha, but I can't not do the same energy that she's given out to so many people on this platform. There's nothing I would want more than to be able to just feel so happy for her that she's gotten everything she wants in life. She's having the baby, she can relax, she can still work full time, and she can do all that. But to know that I've watched her for so many years be so tuned in with what people do with their babies online to exactly do the exact same thing, it's just weird to me. So I'm just going to scroll through, and again, this is going to be probably a mixed bag that we get here if I'm just scrolling. Anyway, we'll read the first one, which basically says, I feel that it's just a repeat, so this is from Vanessa, I feel that it's just a repeated cycle at this point with YouTubers saying that they regret their past but ending up doing it again. I hope she actually sticks to her words and doesn't do what she's used to. But at the same time, she does need to realize that that is what paid her bills and she's hypocritical. So anyway, we have this one. Alicia said, I don't think so, considering she's found a new grip to now shame. First it was the internet people she didn't like, and now it's sex workers. It's just the same cycle that she continues doing with different topics. Okay, so we have another one from Megan. Scientifically, a female's brain changes during and after pregnancy and having a baby, both chemically and structurally. Google it if you must. So basically saying about her changing her opinions. So we go through, and I'll do another scroll. We have Abby. Trisha should be taking this as an opportunity to healthily educate her daughter in the future when she's old enough about these things and how she can take better steps to avoid making the same quote-unquote mistakes, that's what Trisha called it, that her mother did. Or how she can make those choices in a safe way possible. Trisha has every right to feel regretful. However, she can't push those regrets onto other people. I really hope having a baby changes her for the better, but there's countless things that we hoped would be good for Trisha's growth that turned out to make things even worse. I feel like when she does ever change, she'll just be the girl who cried wolf. Now again, one thing I did see people saying online, supporting me, which I appreciated, was for the Trisha fans that were like calling me out for being obsessed with Trisha and all like this, they were saying, actually, Adam was one of the few drama channels that was, what were they saying? They were like, was not rooting for her when she was in her pregnancy, but giving her, like, the benefit of the doubt. There were so many times when I was covering people calling her out for things whenever, like, about possibly she would, exploit the baby, or possibly she would turn her entire career into being the baby, or, the baby would be in every channel. And I was like, I don't think Trisha will do that, because Trisha is smarter than that. Trisha has spoken about it. And I was actually one of the few that gave the benefit of the doubt. Look how that fucking smacked me in the ass. So, just keeping that. So Kelly Mary said, I have a hard time believing anything that Trisha Paytas says anymore. Yes, she regrets things that she's done in her past, but she continues to repeat the same cycle that she got herself in trouble with, and it's very problematic. She does a lot of deflecting work when she's called out, or she just deletes or turns off comments. Alright, okay. So, Bismuth said, part of me wants to believe that she's changed for real this time, since she now has a child to look after and be a role model for. On the other hand, she is literally known for appropriating different communities for attention and relevance. So basically about her now turning on the sex work community when she was basically the biggest ally for them possible for her entire career. Alright, okay. So we'll scroll for another bit, and we have Kaylee. I truly hope she's changed, but I doubt it. The audacity to shame sex workers after not only partaking, but flaunting the fact that she did sex work and made so much money off of it is hypocritical. Just because she stops, sex work is not valid anymore, ? And her video about that she regrets everything is literally a cause for more drama. If she's truly changed, she would have released a regular statement saying she regretted her actions and not during her everyday, changing of opinions. And I just think the main thing is you can change your opinions, you can have a change of heart. There's no need for you then to inflict that onto your audience, which you have grown to be a safe space for a lot of the things that you're now shaming them for. It's not right. Alright, okay. So we have Jessa said, I feel like it's a toss-up. Having kids really can change your point of view on things, but I can't agree with the whole holier-than-holy mentality when it comes to sex work that she now has. I never really kept up with her outside of the frenemies era, though, so I don't know much about her. If she is fully grown, great. If not, I'll watch your next video to see the next dumb thing that comes out of her mouth. Alright, okay. So, we just have, a lot of people were saying as well that one of the reasons that she said, sorry, she's, embarrassed about her sex work is that one day her daughter is gonna, be old enough to see it. And I made the argument saying she made videos on OnlyFans trolling Ethan and Ela, where she was getting off to pictures of Ethan. And Ethan's children, are going to see that one day as well. And it's like, I don't appreciate the not caring about anything or not caring about how anything affects other people until it affects you. And this goes for her shaming mommy vloggers and, inflicting a lot of weird impending stuff onto Ethan's children. But none of that mattered because she was making a lot of money. But now it matters because she is a child. And you can preach from the rooftop to me, being a mother changes you or whatever like that. She also knew what she was doing when she was doing all of those things. She was doing it to make a lot of money. And what are all the videos with her child now? To make a lot of. So, I just think that, I don't understand why suddenly everyone's, playing, the dumb card when it comes to Trisha. Because I think Trisha Paytas has shown us many, many, many times that she might not be, book smart, allegedly. Oh, it doesn't work! It doesn't work, the button! But she does know what she's doing to get a reaction out of people. So, anyway. Alright, okay. So, Janae said, my main thoughts on Trishy is that she needs to stop talking about how much she's changed and just move on from the past. Her baby videos are cute and she has a good thing going. Sure, not as popular as what Frenemies was, but it can be consistent content to post. When she spends a whole day talking about her past, it just reminds people of the awful things that she has done. Alright, okay, so now I'm going to scroll down a little bit more and we're going to go from the bottom up. So I'm just trying to give, like, the most fair chance for everyone to be read. And if I haven't read them out in the video, I will read them after the video. Alright, okay. So Olivia said, I feel like if you all talk about how you've changed every time you change, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Nobody is going to believe you or trust that you have until they literally see change before their eyes. She hasn't changed. In fact, I feel that she's hiding a lot of her behavior now because she's a mom. I believe that she has regrets, but saying you've changed when you repeat the same behaviors won't make you any better. Alright, okay. So, Melina said, I really don't know what to think. I watched her video and I believe her, and I was like, oh, she's changed. But then after seeing a lot of reactions and the points that people are making, I'm like, I don't think she's actually changed. I just don't know what to expect when it comes to Trisha anymore. Alright, okay, we'll do another couple. Someone said, or Kenzie said, I've always had a love-hate with her. I don't know how to describe it. She's done stuff that's very unforgivable. I think the fact that she's a mother now shows her that she really isn't the only person that matters. I think she realized what she's done doesn't only affect her, but her mini-human that she knows, that knows nothing but mom and dad. And I believe that opened her eyes up to Ethan and Ila's situation a bit more. I think she regrets it. She knows that she can't take it back. There's not going to be 100% change that happens with her ever, I don't think. I don't think she ever really cared about herself, so doing whatever she wanted with whatever effects it had on her didn't matter in her life. And then we go on. And she doesn't want her baby being like her and growing up that way. I think she's being mature in this than more people give her credit for. I don't think that this is another stunt. I think this is genuinely how she feels, and it's going to take a lot of strength to show people that she has changed. Alright, okay, Elizabeth said, honestly, her antics should have stopped years ago, and yet she continued to do it. I'll believe it when I finally see some change, but knowing Trisha, she'll start to get better. The next thing you know, she'll be back to square one. She can't expect people to believe her, especially because of her past. And sometimes I think Trisha forgets that because of her past, that is where she is today. But once again, it's kind of hypocritical for her shaming everyone for things that she has now done. Alright, okay, so we'll read out one more. Alright, okay, so Castle said, she'll apologize and shit and she'll continue it as usual. I've known her since Shane introduced her on his channel in like 2010. I know how she is, nothing changes. Side note, I met someone who's the same personality as her. She's nice and she's blonde, but she gives off that rich privilege vibe. Alright, actually, I do want to read off one more, so I'm just going to click and do... Okay, here we go. Freya said, she's a total hypocrite. I get maybe regretting doing sex work, but to then shame others doing it when you've made millions doing it is very weird. Don't shame others. That's terrible. As for everything else, if she regretted it, she would have given genuine apologies. I haven't seen that happen yet. And also, a lot of people were saying that she's, still doing OnlyFans. And everyone's like, was you saying that you regretted it just, a case for you wanted someone to talk about in that video? I don't know. There's just so much back and forth when it comes to her, and it's so... But one thing I will say is you can't say that I'm not consistent when it comes to being outspoken about how wrong I think family channels and mommy vloggers are. I'm sorry, since the start of my YouTube drama, like from 2020 until now, given the chance to rant about it, I will. I don't care who it is. And especially when it's Trisha, and it has nothing to do with the fact it's Trisha, and it has everything to do with the fact that she did what I'm doing right now to so many people on YouTube. Way worse than what I did it. Way more like nitty gritty, like attacking them. So if you're watching me and being like, this is intense what he's saying about Trisha, she's just a new mother. She did it way worse to so many other people. So, allegedly, any comment? He's fucking speechless. Like, I don't know. I want to hear your take on it. I'm going to be doing this a lot, where I ask you in the Facebook group for your opinions. So go down if you want, click the link, go join, and I will get you accepted as quick as possible. Also down there is my second channel. Please go check it out. New videos every single day over there. I love you for watching this video. Again, I genuinely mean no hate to Trisha. I don't. I wish her the best, and I wish her the baby best, and I wish Moses the best. I genuinely do, and I hope you mean that. But I just can't with this. I can't with this. This is something I'm so passionate about, and when I see anyone doing it, I'm going to call them out. But when I see someone doing it who has so shown that they know, like, the negative sides of it, I just can't. I can't. Anyways, I love you, muckers, and I will see you in my next one. And me and Allegedly say peace out. Mwah.